You know better. Let's go. Live
and direct.
We gonna raw.
Raw dog more. We used to call him raw dog more.
Every time we step in, listen to the truth. Every word living the truth. Deac kept the truth. Got no house. The truth. The truth. The truth.
Facts. Nothing today.
Yeah, raw dog more.
Raw dog more. We going straight in like that.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. Let's go straight like that.
We got a lot to talk about anyway. Watching stuff, man. I actually learn from watching a lot of other different things, like taking in what I see, like understanding. Like a lot of things be on point, but that's what I'm finding out. As far as the whole podcasting and all that, like it's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
But like it's simple mathematics to just do it. You know what I mean?
Just do it. Get it done.
Do it. You know what I mean? Got the Jordan shirt on.
Yes, sir. We here. He fresh to death. And he got the shades. Let me throw my shades on it too. Damn. Truth is True podcast. What's up, y'all? We back at it. What's up, bro?
Good peoples, man. We here, man. Episode 14.
This boy cool. I gotta look like him. What he say? Down. We got act cool.
Act like a chiller. Episode 14, man. What's good, bro?
Let's go, man. Look, man, a whole lot going on in the sports world, man.
Indeed. Let me ask you one question, right? When we talking about sports and how it feels, you know what I'm saying, to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the major thing about sports and what it do to you, like as a man, or however, whatever it do to you? Like, what do sports actually do to you or for you, bro?
Dang, I gotta take the sheets off.
Mm.
Let me think about that. That's a good question. For one, it make me like happy. Like if I'm having a bad day, or if I'm going through anything, like whether if I watch sports, or whether watching it or playing sports, like. Playing it for sure, like it take my mind be off of everything. The same thing with watching it. Like if I'm watching my team, or like it don't even gotta be my team, an exciting game, like it just take my mind off of anything else outside of what I'm watching or the sport I'm playing. Like so, it just put me in the element where I feel good around sports. Like it bring out the kid in me, like every time. Like it never fails.
That makes sense. So. That makes sense. The same here for me, because like I grew up, like it was a thing where nobody had to teach me about the sports, like because nobody was there to teach me. Like Pops didn't teach me. I watched my first football game with him, but it ain't like he was teaching me like, yo, Don, this is a touchdown. Yo, Don, this is a first down. Yo, Don. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that. I just watched it with him. Right. And then after that, I just started watching. And, you know what I mean? And I actually learned John Madden, like, because he used to be on Channel 10 back when I was a young boy. He used to be on Channel 10 during the football games, him and Pat Summerall. Mm-hmm. Back in the days when right before the Cowboys started getting good. Mm-hmm. And so he was
that like early 90s?
Early 90s, yeah. And that's what I would actually, like, I've been watching football since 88. I've been an Eagles fan since 88. But I started to learn the game in like 91, 92, like in that area. Mm-hmm. That's when I started learning. I'm like 8 years old. And so from then on, like sports been my shit. And then Charles Barkley, I guess, I don't know, one day somebody turned on Channel 25, which I told you was prison back in the day. And then boom, basketball in my face. Oh, shit, I like this game. And it's just from there, just watching it on TV, man, it just grew on me. And then playing the sports, like you said, bro, basketball is the funnest sport in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me, basketball did it for me because it was just fun to play. Football, I was really into it. I didn't know how much I loved it until we actually started playing tackle on 30th and Girard on the damn curve. Like, we got playing tackle, dog. Yeah. That's when I knew, like, yo, I love this shit.
You never played football. I love this shit. Concrete football. tackle football.
Bro, this sports, like, this is why, like, it brings us together, like, because it brings everybody together. Sports is a universal connection. I don't give a damn what color you wear.
Brotherhood. And I know women play it too, so I don't.
That's what I was about to say. What color, what gender, like, sports is a universal connection. And that's why we love it. And this is what this podcast is about. It's about a universal connection.
I compare sports to money. Because it's universal. There's no language to it. It's just a universal thing. It's no language. It's nothing.
Look. It's money. It was like money, currency getting on cards and all this, and now they got sports getting on computers because of this whole
this pandemic.
Yeah, the pandemic. Everything we gotta watch it on the computer and the phones and all this. That's crazy.
Virtual.
Everything virtual.
Sport everything. So.
But yeah, man. So I just had to just throw that out here to the people, man. This episode 14, man. And this whole podcast, man, some universal love in the air. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's how we doing it.
So where we at, bro?
Look, man, we freestyling it today, man. We ain't got no notes. We ain't got no nothing. We just freestyling it.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Like,
this is our first live stream, man.
First live John. First freestyle too. By the way, we came in this thing not unprepared because we prepared, but no notes. This is all free. So first topic we gonna get into, bro, cause it's like it's buzzing. Actually, you know we're gonna say the best for last. Eagles. Let's start with the Eagles. Doug Peterson. Dougie Fresh. Dougie Fresh.
Hey, man, listen, here's my opinion, right? I think he dug his own hole. When the day he benched Carson was the day he dug his own hole. Here's the reason why I say that. Because Carson Wentz, I don't care how bad he played, he is the $100 million quarterback. The owner paid that money because the owner, first of all, liked him and believed that he was going to be good under your tutelage. And for that to be destroyed, the owner looking at him like, all right, bro, you got all the rope in the world to wrap around your neck. I'm going to let you go. Yeah. And then the last straw was that last game. Because you benched Carson for this young man.
And then you benched
that young man.
I ain't understand that either.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, because I was like, what are you trying to do with, like, why are you trying to see where you, if we moving along to next season, it's in the thought process, if I'm Doug, and the thought process is, all right, Carson not going to be here next year. My starting quarterback is going to be Hurts, and my backup quarterback is going to be Nate Sudfeld. What do you need to see in Nate Sudfeld? Like, to start in one game, by the way, is not going to show you anything really. So, like, that really had me confused, just as it had, I'm sure, everybody else in Philadelphia, including all the players, because most of them said it. Like, that was weird. And I was a Doug Peterson guy, man. Like,
yeah, I like
Doug, man. I got love for Dougie P.
I like Doug.
This whole year just been like.
And it take me, not to get so far deep into all of that old stuff, but it does actually give us like a thought about what happened in a relationship, right? Where you might think that trust was lost between him and Carson somewhere, because what happened, right? Super Bowl comes, everybody loving it, it's all good. But then the next season, when they benched Carson, remember, they claimed he got hurt against after the Cowboys game, right? But he was hurt the whole year. Right. So then they benched him for Nick again. I believe, I don't have facts, but I believe that right in there, because this is the same year that they put up the statue. Yeah. This was the same year that they put up the joint in the locker room, right? Yeah. Remember, the year before, when we went to the bowl, everybody was getting baptized on the team. Yeah, it was, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, I'm telling you, bro, in there somewhere is where it got mixed up. And then last year came along, and it seemed like it was going to happen again, but he wasn't playing as bad, so, got into the playoffs. This year, he just played reckless. It ain't work. And so, man, this is what happens when you bench your $100 million quarterback, man. I don't know what happened, but that's what it led up to.
Yeah, it's been an ugly year, man. This whole football season, if you're an Eagles fan, it's been a
worst year. It's been the worst. I think it's been the worst year since Ray Rose last year when we won 3-13.
What was that, 99?
97. That was 97, yeah.
Sheesh.
Like remember our next door neighbor, Mr. Rick, when he took me to the Eagles game,
the Cardinals game. I remember that.
We lost in overtime, 20-17. I never forget.
Damn, and that was 97, 98.
Yeah, Dude Staley. That was his first year as our starting running back. Yeah, like that was his first year.
Yeah, it's bad like that. I mean, because I know what Chip Kelly was second year. What always be like 4-12 or
I think
3-13 or something like
like
that.
Maybe 5 games, maybe. I don't think.
I feel like that was a terrible season. That year we had DeMarco Murray and Kiko Alonso.
I don't know if he lost more than 5. I could check.
I feel like it was I feel like we maybe won 4 games, bro.
With our first year with Chip?
No, the first year we made the playoffs.
Because he got like
we had Deac in them.
He got like 10 game winning seasons, right?
I thought it was one. I thought it was 1, and then the second year we didn't make the playoffs. Because I know the first year we still had McCoy and Deac, and then we lost in the first round to New Orleans on a field goal. We hosted New Orleans. We lost on a field goal. Mm-hmm. Then I believe it was that second year where that's when he started to get rid of everybody. I think he got rid of Macklin, Jackson, McCoy, and we just got a bunch of bums, and then we sucked. I thought he was only here for 2 years. I could. It wasn't sure. I thought it was 2.
There, for 2 seasons.
2 seasons, right?
Well, from 2013 to 2015, so I guess that'll be 3 seasons. 2013, 2014, 2015.
Oh no, it might have been
because his last year was 2006. I mean, Doug's first year was 2016.
16.
So 2015 would have been his last year.
But no, because remember Doug first year. Oh yeah, you right. Because you right.
But it don't show me how many losses we had. But even still, I don't think it was this bad with Chip. Like to the point where we ain't got no assets.
I mean, that's what I was going to say. That's what I'm saying. Like even with that, that's not even coaching. That's like they did like a ranking or something like that. I saw the other day, and it was like the Eagles got like the 3rd worst roster in the NFL. Like
the worst roster, offense, defense, special teams
overall. The Eagles got the 3rd worst overall roster in the NFL.
Cincinnati probably got better roster than us. If you look at their offense,
They just might.
Like they got Higgins. What's the other boy? I forgot his name, but I've been picking him in fantasy. Like they got at least three receivers.
Yeah,
and a good running back. 2 good running backs. So yeah, nice little young boy quarterback, but he hurt his knee though.
Yeah, man. This
that's bad, man. This was depressing, bro. This year was definitely depressing. I mean, the only thing that makes it less depressing is the fact that the Cowboys suck worse than us, and they got more talent than us.
That's always fun. Hey, you know what? Yeah, that's always crazy to me. How the Cowboys, like, you look at their roster, you like, yo, they loaded with talent.
Talent everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
Suck every year,
man. It's like
it's crazy.
I don't, as a Cowboys fan, like at this point, like I would hate my owner. I mean, I'm talking about Jerry Jones, man. Since he been the guy,
yeah, man. They
haven't won. Our Jim Johnson was their coach back in the day. Like, so when he won the first 2 champions, they won 3, right? They won 2. It was 93 and 94. Then Jim Johnson left, and Switzer came in and beat 95. That was the year against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that was Switzer that came in, won that championship. So that was like 3 in a row. And then after that, it was a wrap. No more Super Bowls. It was gone. It was done. And like, how many playoffs? We counted, I think, last week. I think they made the playoffs, like, they won a division maybe twice in like since 2000 and something, right?
The last decade.
Yeah, they won a division maybe twice or 3 times, maybe 3 times.
I feel like it was 2. I know they wanted Deac and Zeke first year.
So that's and what about Romo? Like, wasn't it like twice with Romo?
You might, okay, you probably right. You right.
Because remember they had 2 different stints with Romo.
You right. Because I remember the one year they beat the Eagles in that they beat the division. They won that, I think, on the last
with T.O., right?
Then we came back, yeah, then when McNabb was banging on the glass and dollars and all that.
So that was because they had T.O.
So they probably won it about 3 times.
They had 2 stints with Romo. That's crazy. They had 2 stints with Romo. Like they had the T.O. era. And then he had the Des Bryant era.
Yeah. But we gonna get out of the depressing state, right?
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep it football.
All right.
So we had some good games in wild card weekend, man. We had some good games. One that was real surprising to me, though. I'm not gonna lie, like it was like I was surprised. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Cleveland Browns game, like I was surprised because I just didn't think it's just hard to see the Browns win the playoff game, we just gotta accept the fact that the Browns are a good football team, like.
So you didn't like it? I mean, you don't like the Browns?
No, I like the Browns. I like them. I'm happy to see them winning. But like, remember we gave our predictions the last episode.
I forget what they were.
It was we both picked.
Wrote them down.
We both picked the Steelers.
We did.
Yeah, we both picked Pittsburgh. You picked it in a shootout. You was more accurate than me. And I don't know. I just was like, I thought Pittsburgh was just going like be like show them like, all right, we still Pittsburgh and y'all still the Browns. Because what's his name? Juju was saying that shit, y'all. The Browns is the Browns, and
Juju.
He already making himself look bad. He making me look bad. I was vouching for him.
Juju ain't TikTok in the day.
Yeah, he drawn. Every time he opened his mouth or dance, something bad happened.
Everybody doing the
Corvette.
Yo, I gotta learn that Gilly Joe. This niggas is crazy, bro. But shit, man, it shocked the hell out of me too. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like the way that they came out 28-0, dog. Like you know how we play Madden. That was the first thing I said. I said, all right, they got a chance. They got a chance. No. Then
they go get another touchdown at 28. Then Big Ben came out stinking it up. Like it was bad, man. I was surprised by that one. I'm like, it's a division game. Even if Pittsburgh loses, it's still gonna be a close game. That game wasn't really close.
And then if we actually paid attention though to the Steelers in the past month and a half, they've been looking suspect for the past month and a half.
Remember we spoke. Listen, remember?
I don't remember.
We had a topic about are they pretenders or are they serious?
Right.
And we both was like, no, they pretenders. Like, because the last 6 weeks they've been trending downward.
Yeah.
So
and once I think they went up to 10-0.
Probably 11-0.
And since that, boy,
downhill.
Nobody got hurt either. Maybe they defensive. Okay, they did lose 2 defensive.
Wasn't TJ Watt out in a couple games?
Maybe he did, but I know for sure they missed the Devin Bush. That was one of their linebackers, and I forgot the other boy name. But still, that's just 2 players in the middle of the defense.
Yeah,
everything sucked.
Yeah, even in the offense.
Yeah,
they everything sucked.
They was dropping the ball every game.
Man, I just think they was frauds from the beginning, man. They just was catching breaks. Teams had to get accustomed to the whole pandemic play and all that, if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree, man. Man.
Yeah, that game was surprising, man. But I tell you one thing. I still got we can actually make some predictions. Actually, yeah, you know what? So this week, who we got? We got Tom Brady. We got Tampa going up against the Browns.
Oh, right? Before we get into the predictions for this week, we ain't touch on the actual last week of what happened. I remember speaking on the Tom Brady and Washington football team game, and I thought that it was going to be a close game, but I didn't think that Tom Brady was going to get rocked. I just figured it'd be closer than what it actually was. So that wasn't close enough for me.
But you said you ain't think.
I thought it was going to be close. I didn't think he was going to kill him.
Rock them.
Yeah, okay. But I didn't think it was going to be close either. I thought there was going to be a good game because they're not good. Those guys, they're not that good.
FC East.
Yeah. But that game really didn't. It wasn't too much. The Buffalo Bills game was exactly what I expected. I really believe
that was a really good game.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that game.
Tennessee and Buffalo. Wasn't it Tennessee and Buffalo?
No, Buffalo played the Colts.
Buffalo played the Colts.
The Colts should have won that game too.
They had a chance in the end.
They had it. Yo, the they was damn, he used to coach the Eagles
Right,
too.
right,
No,
right.
Bills coach.
Oh, the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, he used to be our defensive coordinator. I can't think of his name.
Yeah,
The head coach.
Bills, Dirk McGurk.
McDermott.
There you go.
He called it Dirk McGurk.
Yeah, McDermott, man.
Dirk McGurk.
Yeah. Peace, baby.
He called the timeout. Listen, the Colts completed a first down play that put them in field goal position.
Right.
But before they got the snap off, McDermott called the timeout. So the play didn't count. Listen, then the next play, boom, they didn't get it, fourth down. They had to go for it because it wasn't in field goal range at that point. McDermott saved their asses because if that game would have went to overtime, the Colts was going to take it. So they squeezed that one out. That was a great game to watch.
I was watching it, but then I was like in and out. I think I had to go somewhere to go get some funnel cakes or something. Probably I was out AC.
Yeah.
So I was watching, but I missed the ending of the game.
Yeah, it was a good ending, man. I was actually pulling for Frank Wright. It was a good game. And that Ravens game, that was my game of the week.
Oh, that was Ravens Titan.
Ravens Titan. Yeah. Hey, that's my. I'm going with the Ravens, man. That's my pick.
Going with the Ravens all the way to the
Ravens
Super Bowl?
going to the Ravens winning that thing, bro.
In the AFC, you think the
Ravens got the best shot to beat Kansas City. Mark my words. They got hot at the right time. Their defense is playing really good football. Lamar Jackson is playing really good football. They got the best run game in the playoffs. Watch the Ravens, man. I'm telling you.
Now, who they played this week?
They play the hold on.
Who the lowest seed anyway? The Browns? Do the Ravens play the Browns?
No, the Browns play
the highest seed, right? Because they're the lowest seed.
Yeah, damn, I can't even get my thoughts together.
It's the Kansas City play the lowest seed.
Kansas City is playing the Browns. Kansas City playing the Browns.
And so that means it's the Ravens and Bills.
Ravens, Bills. There you go.
Ooh, you saying you see them getting past the Bills?
Yes.
And you said because of their offense, they're running
clicking, bro. The run game for sure. The run game, and Lamar Jackson is a part of that run game. Bro, they come in games like this. Y'all better hope we don't get 500 yards rushing. We coming to get 250 off the rip. Know that. Like they come in every game. They get 250. They wake up and get 250 rushing yards. That's a given. 200, 250. That's a given every week. That's a given.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
You better hope they don't get 500.
I agree with that, but
I'm telling you,
it's like the Bills' defense is not a shabby defense. Like they good at stopping.
No,
I don't know what they top, but they rankings
for sure. Tennessee had a pretty good defense as well. Like Tennessee defense ain't no bad defense. Yeah. And you seen the job they did on Derrick Henry. Yeah. We ain't seen him be stopped like that in probably all season. But they shut Derrick Henry down.
The only thing with that is going up against the Bills is they don't actually have a running game.
They don't have a run game. They got a pass game.
I can see Marcus Peterson having a big day running around. Marcus Peters chasing around 14 all day. What you call him?
Hell yeah.
He'll be chasing him around all day.
You gotta set the joint back up too. Yeah, no, I can see that honestly. I do see it that way. Mm-hmm. Damn, where I put that? I don't want that. Like I actually do see it that way. As far as Marcus Peters, like and shit, the Ravens got a nice overall defense. They got a nice pass rush. They got a nice secondary. Like I like the Ravens, and I don't know. I feel like the Bills are more one-dimensional, and the Bills quarterback is. I like him. I like Josh Allen, right. But he is susceptible to make some turnovers, like make some bad plays. He will force some things. You know what I'm saying? So, and that Ravens defense is like opportunistic.
He definitely got butterfingers. But I guess that's what it is with a lot of them quarterbacks that be ripping and running. Like they you can catch them from behind. Pause. and just knock that ball out.
Mm-hmm.
Pause again.
But I know it's gonna be a hell of a game. But the Ravens been my pick, man. I just feel like they've been getting hot at the right times. Like I like them. Who you like? Who you like in that
So
game?
we talking Ravens versus
Buffalo.
I'm gonna be real. I'm rooting for Buffalo, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's been like my rooting interest. Like plus I beat Nair ass in the game with them niggas. Every time I pick them niggas and he picked the Ravens, I beat his ass with them. Every time.
He be picking
the Ravens and I be picking them. That's the reason why, like in this game, it ain't the video game, so I can't say that because what you're saying is definitely facts. And so it's going to be a great game. I always give it a score, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say probably the game going to be like a 27-24 type of game.
Oh, you like it like that?
Like it's going to be some defenses going on because it's going to be a lot of hard hitting happening. Mm-hmm. But niggas is going to score.
I can see it.
I say probably the Ravens though, 27-24.
Oh, I didn't think you was going to take the Ravens.
I'd probably go Ravens.
Yo, I like that score a lot, bro. That's the score that I would actually pick. Like I don't even want to go against that. I'm going to actually say it's the same type of score.
Yeah, man.
27-24.
It just seemed like that type of game with them.
I'll say, I'm going to make it, I'm going to say 27-23 Ravens. It's going to come down to the last possession. Josh Allen going to have the opportunity, and he's going to turn the ball over on the last possession. He's going to have the opportunity. Down 4. We need a touchdown. Turn over Josh Allen.
So you think the Ravens defense going to hold them?
Yep. The Ravens going to get the turnover at the end, but Lamar Jackson the Bills going to have a lead in this game. The Bills going to have a lead.
Early.
I say late in this game, maybe early too, but I say later in this game, the Bills will have a small lead. Maybe a 3-point lead or something.
So okay.
And Lamar Jackson going to go
like
get him a touchdown.
Mid fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Type of thing. They're going to have a lead.
A 3-point lead, and Lamar Jackson going to go get a touchdown, put his team up 4. And that's going to be
the last score of the game. Another Paul Pierce moment?
No, I ain't going to have one of that.
This nigga, man. It wasn't the Paul Pierce.
I ain't going to have one of that. Listen, that's my guy, Lamar Jackson. I'm telling you. Look out for him. He's coming.
So they've
been sleeping on him.
Who was the last 2 MVPs of the league?
Him and Mahomes.
So
that'd be the last.
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if. What did my guy say? I mean, well, your guy, but for the sake of conversation, what did he say when he got drafted? You remember?
Who?
Lamar Jackson. What did he say? You remember the quote?
Nah.
He said Deion Sanders was interviewing him. And he was like, basically like, yo, what you think, man? How you feel? He was like, man, I'm telling you, man, Baltimore Ravens going to get a Super Bowl out of me.
Yeah.
Believe that.
Yeah,
Believe that.
Talk, Jack.
That's what he said in the interview. They don't get a Super Bowl out of me. Believe that. And his face was like, watch. Like, look at my eyes, nigga.
Listen, that boy is what, 23?
Yeah.
He's a young boy. Listen, he got something about him, man, that drove me to him. Like he got this competitive spirit, and like he like, listen, I'm coming to win. I ain't just here. I'm coming. Like I like him, yo.
Yeah. He
gonna get one. I'm telling you. I feel like he's determined and focused right now. Like I'm telling you, and the Ravens got the team to do it in the coaching staff. I like them.
So okay.
Taking them.
Okay, so we're gonna take them on that on that bracket. And what we said, Buffalo and
no, Buffalo got them. So you got
Buffalo got them.
Who you got? Kansas City
and the Browns.
Yeah.
It's not tough in the sense where I believe Kansas City gonna win, but I don't know what's Browns team gonna come out. Like this is a first for them, and they just won a Super Bowl last week when they beat their big brother.
You think it just how I'm
thinking? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what team is gonna come out?
And just how I'm thinking.
Like Sister Odell ain't gonna make it. Ain't gonna make it. He ain't coming back, and they gonna need some kind of like oomph, to get past them guys because they gonna score, bro. They gonna score every time.
They do.
If they don't score this time, they're gonna score the next 4. You have to keep up.
And listen, you can get a big lead on Kansas City, but it ain't safe.
Well, what happened? Twice last year,
Yeah,
right?
in the playoffs.
And one in the Super Bowl.
Right. You can get a 21-point lead. It ain't safe.
So, bro, I don't know which team, just for the sake of us making the predictions, I'll say Kansas City. I want to say, because they might be a little rusty. So I'll say Kansas City 30, Browns 20. Because I think maybe Kansas City might be a little rusty because they ain't played in a couple weeks. And they've been benching niggas like for a minute. So 30 to 20, man. And that's because I don't know what type team gonna come out for the Browns. Like that's their Super Bowl. They beat the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road. Baker talking. Actually, Baker at the end of his interview, he really didn't talk a lot of shit. He was just basically like, let me go back in the locker room and party with my. But I know they was talking some shit in that locker room. We just beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's like us talking shit when we beat the Cowboys and shit. Like that's like the Giants talking shit when they beat the Cowboys. Come on now. Yeah, I don't know what team we gonna get, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm trying. I think I got it. Like, I can see the Browns scoring like maybe 2-14. I can see the Browns 20. I see it like 34-23. Kansas City.
Similar. But let me ask you this. What do you think about the Kansas City run defense versus they run backs?
I think
that's serious.
That's a very serious thing because that Browns run game is heavy. Like Chubb and Hunt. Then you got the quarterback.
Hunt. Not to cut you off, bro.
Kansas City.
Yeah, you know he's gonna
pay back.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's gonna be looking at them like, hey, Andy.
You know what?
Remember me, bro?
That game.
You got rid of me, dog. You ain't believe in me, dog. You ain't trust that I ain't do that shit. Well, if I did it, I was sorry, nigga. You just gonna let me go like that? All right, Baker, throw that ball out the backfield. I'm open.
Yeah,
all day, because that's his best. That's his best trait, catching that shit out the backfield.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually, I want to change my score real quick.
I ain't gonna change my score, dog.
I got the Browns scoring maybe. I got it 27-34.
So you actually believe that they're going to come out with that sense of urgency?
No.
That's the only reason why I can't pick them high scores with them.
I just think they just got some shit going on offensively, man, where they got a swag about them, man. I mean, that shit look good.
Them and the Ravens this last month.
Yeah, it's just the swag that's going on that I can't like
the past 2 months.
I can't really go against that. Like their offense ain't showing me nothing that makes me be like, no, they ain't gonna do it this game. Like they be doing it, but I think this is the one thing that's making me like. For one, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. For one, like they big dogs for real. Yeah. But for two, I don't like anytime I see teams doing a lot of celebrating in the middle of playoffs and shit, and after one playoff win and after the second round, all that celebrating shit. Yeah. Them niggas go home the next week. Yeah. Like they go home. I always see it in all sports. I see it.
What happened to us? Remember the year that the Deac ran the shit back on the Giants?
Yeah,
like that was going to help us get into the playoffs.
That was our Super Bowl. That was it. Yeah, when we came out next week and lose to the Vikings. I forgot the quarterback. Joe Webb.
We lost. Yep, we lost
at home.
Yep. I think either we missed the playoffs. I think we missed the playoffs because of that loss.
We did.
Dumb shit.
Yeah, so I just think every time teams get celebrate one victory, I feel like they always go home.
That probably was one of them Dallas Cowboy.
NFC for sure, right.
Some bullshit,
right.
Yeah, but so I mean, we see the shit the same pretty much, on the AFC side of things. What about the big boys? Because it's the big boys over here on the NFC.
Shit, NFC.
You got Tommy Brady, Chapter 3 versus Breeze. I see that being different.
Then you got the Rams
and versus Pack in Green Bay. That's heat coming to the cold. And then that you got the bull. I guess he's gonna start this week.
Man, which game you want to go first?
I start with the cold, with the heat coming to the cold,
Packers,
right?
Rams.
I believe that Aaron Rodgers, this is his year to get back to the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. I really do believe it. I see him knocking out, Tommy Boy if he faced them or Breezy. I see him knocking them all out. I see him getting, but specifically for this week versus LA. They got a good defense. Don't get me wrong.
Man.
They got a good defense.
They do. They got a great defense.
And what I just saw last week with them, I'm like, damn, they shut this nigga down.
Shut him down. I ain't seen him. I'm talking about he was looking slow on the field, bro.
I ain't never seen him.
Like he couldn't get. He wasn't getting nowhere. But I'd be like, oh, he finally got about to get a nice run. No,
that nigga
closing.
That nigga wasn't cooking. That nigga was burnt.
Yeah, facts. I say, yeah, Russ ready to go home and get some sex.
Man.
After this, he listen.
About to have another kid in a few months.
Yeah, Russ was getting too much sex.
So, I get it. They got a good defense. And I've seen Aaron Rodgers and them struggle. Mm-hmm. But the thing about them this year, man, I just feel like Aaron Rodgers, this year, he back. He back to that. Like LeBron James, you ain't stopping me shit. Like I know what the fuck is going on before you thought about what was happening. I've been new. Mm-hmm. Like you there, I know you gonna go over there. That's why I'm throwing it where you at right now. Mm-hmm. Like this he on another page, dog. And I believe that it's just gonna be that again. It's like he ain't showed me otherwise. What they lost? Like 2 games, 3 games this year. Mm-hmm. They 13-3, and they at home. Like that's a big factor. Like it's not a crowd factor. It's that weather factor.
And you gotta think, some games do have fans. Like Tennessee had fans there.
I don't know about Green Bay. I
would think.
I don't know about
it's Green Bay. If I had to guess, I would think they're gonna have some fans.
They are small towns.
Yeah,
they should. But I don't know they have fans all year.
No,
I don't believe it. I don't believe so. They just been.
I'm saying, but a lot of teams didn't have fans all year, but as the weeks went by, they started it a lot. Like Tennessee, Tennessee had a alright little amount of people in there joint the other day. Even in the NBA, I'm starting to see fans. Like the Houston Rockets had fans at the game like last night.
Yeah, they had what's the rapper name? His crew was over there at the Houston game.
Who? Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
He always had there. Yeah. Deshaun Watson was in there too. Yeah.
Okay, that's another X factor if they got fans in Green Bay. So I'm just saying, usually, like this is usually what happens with those West Coast teams coming, even though it's not East Coast, I guess, because Green Bay's like the middle of it.
That's a bit. Yeah, but what's the name? St. Louis is with Midwest or whatever.
But either way, they coming over to this cold. I mean, you in LA, dog. You been in LA all these last couple weeks. Like,
where did they just play?
They played in LA last week, right? Because
they was in Seattle.
They was in Seattle, right? But that's still West Coast.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, so they went straight home after that.
But it's cold over there too. It's a little chilly. It's a little chilly over there in Seattle. So
I don't know. I just look at it like Green Bay got the home field advantage with the weather factor, the frozen tundra, and Rodgers.
It's just hard to count Rodgers out right now. I'm gonna keep, but watching the Rams defense, man, that shit.
34-24.
34-24.
34-24. I was going to say 27, but I don't know about the 27th point, man. 34-24.
Yeah.
34-24.
I'm going to go 27-23 Rodgers. 27-23.
You see it being close.
Close, and not a whole lot of scoring, because I'm telling you, that defense. And this is why I'm saying 27-23. I trust that Rams defense. Jalen Ramsey is a problem. That defensive line is a problem.
Oh, he is a problem over there.
Like, that D-line is crazy, man. And it's hard for me. This is the one reason I'm picking Aaron Rodgers. Well, 2 reasons. Aaron Rodgers, that's one. But on the Rams side of things, if Goff was completely healthy, my pick might be different. But you seen Goff last week, he didn't even belong in the game because he was hurt. Like his finger is like broke or some shit like that. He didn't belong in the game.
I had money on like FanDuel money on shit, and all I needed him to do was throw the ball to Cooper Kupp a lot. Like just get him the ball. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it.
He couldn't throw the ball. It was mostly getting him run plays. Like He couldn't. Once the other quarterback got hurt, like he was forced to get in the game with the messed up finger. He couldn't throw the football. Luckily, they had a lead already, and that defense was controlling the game.
And the running back was out there, Akers.
Yep,
out there
was balling. So, like with that said, I just don't like this game is going to start next week with Goff on the field, and I think the Packers was watching that game just like we was, and they gonna have a game plan. Let's make Goff beat us with that fucked up finger.
Not only though, I'm with you with the defensive line, but correct me if I'm wrong. The defensive line, LA defensive line is mostly pass rushers, right? Are they good?
They got Sue.
Are they good run stoppers?
I mean, Aaron Donald was great at whatever you let him do, and then Donald kind of
got hurt. I think he hurt his I don't know.
He did get hurt, but I ain't heard nothing where he wouldn't be playing or whatever. But he did.
Because I'm saying that because they got Aaron Jones. That running game for the Packers not shabby.
It's not at all.
You know what I mean? That's so Aaron ain't got to really toss the ball around all day. Like he will, but. Right, they can still run that ball.
Yeah, that's why I like them. That's why I'm taking them. But I ain't taking them to like. I don't think it's gonna be a whole lot of high scoring. I think because the Rams need to rely on their defense, and I think their defense is solid enough to like slow the Packers down a little bit. Like
now, how you think they feel? Because again, we had a situation where it was a division game in the playoffs. So how you think they feel?
The Rams,
where they just beat their division folks.
They just beat their division
on the road. Same thing as the Browns type of thing.
They confident,
and they lost to them in the season. I think maybe once. I don't know if they split, but
they confident. They confident.
So they coming in feeling confident, maybe overconfident.
Me personally, I don't think they're gonna be overconfident because these dudes just came off a Super Bowl. Right. And they've been good the past since. Like before that, like they've been in the top in the NFC.
Same year we was
when we won the Super Bowl. They was the team that was the only. Them and the Vikings was the only team that we felt like
the Saints was up there.
The Saints too.
But they got knocked out by the Vikings.
Yep. So it was like that but like. The Rams been good ever since.
Sidebar, we ain't never talk about that shit though.
What's that?
That shit was some lucky shit. I don't think we was gonna beat the Saints that year, bro.
Bro, I was scared to death, bro.
That shit I don't see it. I didn't see it happen.
You know how hard I was celebrating? I was out. I was in the King of Prussia Mall. I was somewhere eating. I think I was in King of Prussia, and I was eating, bro. I was in a restaurant. I don't know what restaurant I was in. But like we were shopping, me and my girl at the time, we were shopping. Then we went to this restaurant, and they had the game on, and there was all these Eagles fans in there, bro. And we was all in that joint. I ain't know, we dapping it up. We happy as shit. Like yo, we gonna win now. Like bro. The whole, I'm telling you, niggas was scared, dog. I know damn sure I was.
I just knew we ain't won because we ain't facing them at all that year. That year, actually, we had the year that you have the worst record in your division. They give you the last place schedule. So that year we had a last place schedule. We didn't face a whole lot of first place teams. Because the Rams the year before was just like us. Because they had Jeff Fisher as their coach. So they wasn't good. Everybody, we had a last place schedule.
I'm telling you, and the people we played Seattle and they spanked on us. And
I guess Seattle did
the Chiefs, they spanked on us.
Seattle always been good though.
Seattle always spanked on us.
They always do spank the hell out of us.
Chiefs and Seattle spanked on us. That was the
those are the only two teams that was good teams.
Exactly. Other than that,
we faced
played a lot of and the Rams. When Wentz got hurt, or whatever. Other than that,
that's true.
Our schedule was what it was, and we made it work. Like in the playoffs, we just got hot. That's what happened. Like. So
that's definitely what happens. Well, because we could have been Pittsburgh after Wentz went down. We could have been Pittsburgh. Remember, Wentz went down when we was like 10-0, 11-0.
No, we was
11-1.
We had one loss.
11-1
to Kansas City.
And then that's when he went down.
No, we had two losses when he went down. We lost to Seattle too.
Okay, so all right, boom. We could have been the Pittsburgh Steelers this year
for sure
because the last month of the season we wasn't playing well.
No.
Like Nick was just trying to get his feet wet. They had to figure out how they was going to use him.
Yeah.
Like we wasn't playing well at all.
Listen, the Nick Foles going into the playoffs ain't look shit like Nick Foles once we got
that shit was super scary.
I'm gonna say even not the first round because we had the Buck, but the divisional round when we played Atlanta. It was like 15 to
we won like 15
12 or some weird shit.
We won 15 to 16.
Yeah, it was something stupid like that.
Yeah.
So it was like sheesh.
Off of that because they had the ball last.
And
Julio. We put some pressure on him. Yeah.
So it was like that.
Shit, we skipped by that shit.
Real shit.
And then the next week it was just a total blowout because them guys won their Super Bowl the week before.
That's
against the Saints.
Exactly what I was saying. When I said that's why I think Cleveland is about to go take this L next week. Well, this upcoming week because they just won their Super Bowl against
won their shit.
You see them all in the locker room dancing, trolling, Juju, and listen, that's their Super Bowl.
I know.
So
that's the shit about it, man. Because you can't bring that same energy a week after you just extended it all. No, no, they got up. It was up on Pittsburgh in the first quarter. 28 minutes.
28. They jumped out.
Turnover.
Pick six or whatever. Yeah, like that's what it was. But yeah, they done. So we got one more pick in the NFC.
Saints, Bucks.
Saints, Bucks. Let me take this one.
Tommy Boy versus Breezy.
Bro, I'm stuck right now, right? Because the Saints beat Tampa both times in the regular season. Right?
And it wasn't even close.
No.
They rocked.
But that be the shit, man. That be the scary shit. That be the scary thing. Because I see this happen, and then in the playoffs, it be different. Like, one team just coming extra focused than the other team. Like, we got the recipe. We going to do the same thing that beat y'all the first time. And they come in with a whole nother plan. And it throw you off, and like it's hard for me to bet against Tom Brady, dog, and it's just hard for me to do it, like, cause I'm gonna feel dumb at the end of the day. Like,
here's my thought on it. Without giving you, I'm gonna give you I want you to give your score. I know where you hear it. I think I hear it in you, but for me, I don't see this. I don't see. First of all, Breeze is a choke artist. Fuck out of here.
You ain't never lied. The whole Saints organization is fucking choke artists.
That one Super Bowl with some nut ass shit. I don't even remember who they played.
Let me tell you why.
The Colts. They played the Colts.
Bro, let me tell you why they won that Super Bowl, bro. They was only right. That was coming off of Katrina. Come on, dog. It was like an energy thing,
even
I was the NFL wanted them. They had to, bro.
Even I was rooting for
like real shit. Like,
even though it ain't had shit to do with our black people on the side.
No, it didn't.
But it was a morale thing.
I feel like the Colts wanted them niggas to win on the strength of that. Like,
yeah, you're right. I get it because it was a morale thing. It's like, all right, let's pick up. This is we're Americans.
Real shit.
Let's pick. Yeah,
this is really how it felt. Like,
and it's the same thing. What happened? Remember 9/11? Who won the Super Bowl in 9/11 here? Tom Brady and the Patriots. That was their first one.
Absolutely.
They beat the Rams. The Rams. Look at the picture. The Rams, what rammed into a building? An airplane. Something rammed into our American patriotic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's some ill shit.
The irony.
The irony of the shit. But yeah, so like, yeah, I get it. And you know, America hated us when we won. You know, that's why nobody likes us. We don't care.
Oh yeah, man.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, man.
We got ours and we suck down.
We all that
trash now.
6.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, man. So honestly, bro, I will never root for Drew Brees in this area. I don't see it happening. He like James Harden,
bro,
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Dribble.
Step back.
Win nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, listen, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I want them niggas to win. I want Drew Brees and them to win, right? Because I like
Malcolm over there.
I like Malcolm Jenkins. I like Michael Thomas. And I like
yo, where the fuck he been all season though?
Michael
He
Thomas
had 1 to 2 touchdowns.
I know
year.
because he had an injury he was dealing with.
Oh, God, like was it a major injury? Did he get surgery?
I can't tell you exactly what it was, but they did say he was dealing with an injury all season or whatever. So
you know Keyshawn nephew?
I never know that.
Keyshawn Johnson nephew?
I'll be watching Key and them too. Jason Williams and them. I'll be watching these shows. But yeah, I like Alvin Kamara too. Like they some of my favorite players to watch in the league.
Yo, that nigga look like what's the Philly rapper? Uzi.
That
nigga look like Uzi with some dreads.
Shit.
Look at that nigga face.
Uzi Bird got some type of dreads in his head right now, something like that.
I'm coming out like Uzi. I don't know how to pull up a double shot.
I know they do look similar. They look alike. I see the comparison.
So what you think, man?
So
what's your score, man? I know you got a score. I know where your head at too, bro. I know where you about.
I want to go Saints, bro, but it's hard for me to bet against Tom.
I bet you I know what your score look like.
I feel like
you got a confused offensive score.
I feel like it's gonna be like, like 20, like 33 to 27 or something like that.
A confused offensive score.
Like, yeah. Like, I feel like Tom going to take it like 33-27, something strange
it's
like that.
It's a strange, confusing offensive score because I know what you sound like. You sound like you actually think that both offenses is going to do well, but you're not really sure about the Saints. But you believe Breeze is going to come to work, and it's like, I don't really know, but I'm with you.
I just gotta see it to believe it, bro. Like, cause they always choke. I remember they bombed on the Eagles by 40 and 2 seasons ago with Nick Foles. Then in the playoffs, we would have beat them if Alshon Jeffrey ain't dropped the damn first down. Like,
you know, Jeffrey Lurie said that shit in his the other day after he fired Bull.
Yeah,
Jeff Lurie said, and I quote, "We were one Alshon Jeffrey drop away from beating the Saints." And then he was like, I don't really want to name one person.
Yeah, it is what it is, though.
Yo, everybody throwing this nigga under the bus. That's what I'm saying. Get this nigga the fuck out of here, dog.
That's still my man, though. I fucks with him.
I met him in real life. He cool.
That's still my man. But I'm just saying they be choking, man. That's all I'm saying, man. The Saints.
Sorry, Kevy. I know that's your homeboy. Sorry, man. Apologize.
That's my man too, cuz. That's my man. Pots and pans.
But so I don't know, man. I think Tom Brady and them. Here's my factor though. My biggest factor is Antonio Brown. This guy in his last month, he been coming to work. He been putting it together.
Bro, he in a slot right now, bro. That's dangerous, dog.
And not only him, he's put it together in the slot. Boy on the outside, Evans is cooking. And Godwin is coming. He's making his way back. Like, he been hurt all year.
Cameron Brate. They got Gronkowski.
Running game.
Bro.
Like, they got weapons on top of weapons.
We said it the last John. They offense is not beginning. They there now. Their offense looks exactly how we expect
AB
them to look.
is the wild card for me. Like, I don't see nobody stopping them. You need at least 2 good DBs, maybe. You definitely need a good safety. For real, you need a good safety. So they got a good safety. They got Malcolm back there. But who they DBs?
As far as Saints. They got the other boy, Lattimore.
Lattimore?
Yup. He tough. He is shut down.
So they got 1 good DB.
He's shut down.
Okay, so that means Godwin going to cook.
And then I do like their defensive line is pretty good too. They got a solid D line.
But Tom Brady, usually if he gets
now, this is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, but this is what I will say. This is what makes me like it's fucking like the Saints can win, and they should win if they don't choke.
Okay. Because
the Saints, in my opinion, have a better defense, and because the Patriots. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, if you check throughout this whole season, when they play against good defensive lines, they struggle.
Yeah, Tommy Boy looked bad.
They struggle, and Tom be getting his ass cracked. He looked bad. And the 2 losses they got against the Saints is because the Saints have a defensive line. So this game depends on the Saints' defensive line, just like the rest of them. If the Saints' defensive line win this game, like win the battle against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers O-line, the Saints gonna win this game easily.
Who the Saints played last week?
Nobody. No. They played the Bears.
They played the Bears.
Yeah, nobody.
Now, okay. Mitchell Trubisky last week, they did play the Bears. Mitchell Trubisky didn't have a bad game against them. And he's the type of quarterback that can move a little bit. So he's a little different than Tommy Boy.
Bust their ass.
Yeah, Tommy Boy, he's not getting out the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see them locking Tommy Boy down as they have all season. But this is where I have to believe that having AB and like just a new wave in that offense. Like I feel like they're gonna have to
add a little wrinkle.
Think
a little wrinkle in the offense.
Like
you gotta get the ball out quick.
You have
no way around it. And you got the weapons too.
And let them boys dunk, man. Throw that piece to.
And I'm gonna say this now. Look, I'm gonna say this. Lattimore, and this goes back to the past season too. Like the past 2-3 seasons, Lattimore get the best of Evans. Like they said, Lattimore, like he a shut down corner, man. He a top corner in this league. And they said he like get off on the battling with certain wide receivers. And Evans is one of them. It's a division matchup. And they said he been getting the best of Evans. Like in the past 3 games, Evans got like 3 catches or some cool shit. It's something outrageous. So that might be like a cancellation. Like you might cancel that out. And then it might have to be an AB that beat you and shit like that.
AB in that slot, man. AB in that slot. You
or
cover with a linebacker, or you gonna cover him with Jenkins? If you cover him with Jenkins, that's a burnout.
Yeah, it should.
Like all day, burnout. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Malcolm Jenkins used to be in our backfield. He got burnt out a few times.
His latter days. Now I'll say this: if Lattimore can just lock up on, if you could just say, all right, that's one-on-one coverage. We're going to use the safety help over here. Lattimore, you don't need no safety help. You got that. We're going to use this safety to roam and help out, you know what I'm saying, on the other end or whatever. Well, whoever might be getting off, we're going to use the self-safety and leave Lattimore one-on-one all day if it's working.
Okay.
That would help.
In the pass game. But they got 2 running backs, Fournette and the Boy Jones. Mm-hmm. Boy Jones been cooking up some shit all year. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he got hurt because he wasn't running a lot. The last 2 games they was playing Fournette a lot. But they still got a running game. So now we see how y'all playing back there. We're gonna run it now.
That's what
you see what I'm saying? And then you're gonna put pressure on the defensive line. Then you're gonna get them tired because now they gotta stop the run.
But yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But
so I don't trust this chess.
But but again, like you said, they could just add another wrinkle, and it's playoff football. Mm-hmm. Fuck what you did all season, and fuck that. Like you trying to win one game. What's going to help you in one game? So I vibe with your point because that might be their best option to use their run game more so than ever. That might be a better option.
Man, that's I don't remember.
D line of the Saints, man. They good, dog, and they was killing Brady both times they seen him. Like Brady looked terrible against that D line.
No, he did.
So
and that was the first game of the season.
And then in the middle of the season, was even worse.
Yeah,
Remember they was calling timeouts with 2 minutes left to try to kick a field goal to get 3 points on the board.
It got bad. Yeah, I remember.
So
it got bad.
Damn, and I just picked this a tough one, man. Cause a part of me, I just feel like I can't bet against Tom Brady. But if I really just look at
as go Brady, go Brady.
But if I look at team for team, like the Saints
you
got
really
a
believe
fucking
in
team,
these guys,
bro.
Though? But do you really believe in the Saints, though?
No, I gotta see it.
I don't believe in them guys. I can't choose them. They ain't won when they won the Super Bowl. What was that 2002?
Man, Katrina, that's all I can say.
Katrina happened 2006. Okay, that was 2006.
Yeah, I know it wasn't 2002.
Okay, so that was so they won the Super Bowl 2006.
It was about
because
I was graduating middle school. Man, I was in 8th grade.
14 years ago.
Yeah, I was in 8th grade.
They've been good for 14 straight years and only won 1 Super Bowl in 14 years.
We can count on one hand how many playoff games they won in them 14 years.
So, how can I believe that Breeze going out
under the same system, by the way?
How can I believe that Breeze is going to go out? This is his last year. Like I don't see him being. Now I could be wrong, but I don't see him being what John Elway was. Manning, Peyton Manning, like you know what I'm saying when he won his last year and all that.
Obviously not Brady.
Yeah, Brady, he's still around. That nigga should have been quit.
He in the league of his own.
But like I don't see Breeze. Like I see Aaron Rodgers winning the Super Bowl this year before I could see Breeze doing it.
No, I feel you, bro. Because I'm gonna keep, bro. We watched Breeze in the playoffs, man. He don't look the same, dog. Like the interceptions become way more. They happen more often in the playoff games than in the regular season, and he don't look like Drew Brees. That's just controlling the field and got his wide receivers on a rope. Like it never looked like that in the playoffs, man.
That's crazy though. Like that put it in perspective. That was 2006.
Had to been, bro.
Like and this nigga, they won the Super Bowl in 2006. They actually been good all the way through, and that's all they got. They only even made it once. Like how this nigga gonna make the Hall of Fame? Just because his numbers?
Numbers.
Like he don't win shit.
I think Phillip Rivers might make the Hall of Fame, man.
Wow. Well, you know
just
what?
On the strength of numbers.
And Aaron Rodgers too. We gotta say him
got
too.
One Super Bowl, one Super Bowl appearance.
His was before motherfucking Breeze. His was before Breeze. Like
numbers and I guess win percentage and all that type of shit. But
Tom Brady is a motherfucking
goat. Tom is the goat.
This nigga
put respect on it.
Are you serious?
Listen, you can't say nothing about Tom. That's why I can't bet against the man. It ain't about his team. It's just about him. I just don't want to bet against him because I know when it's crunch time, we know he gonna be there and he gonna show up.
Look at the Patriots, dog. They had a good quarterback this year. Cam is a good quarterback. He's not gold material.
What you say, bro? What you say about Russell Westbrook and them? They on the way down.
Yeah,
I think Cam on the way down.
I mean,
he might have already touched down.
Well, this
no pun intended.
He definitely lost.
I love you, Cam, but goddamn.
He lost his touch, but it's like, man, I don't look at the team though. Like they had no shot this year.
They was terrible.
Like they had zero shot without Tom Brady. At least last year they had a shot though.
Right, we would watch the game and be like, man, the Patriots really losing and shit. But when they won 10 games last year,
and that last stupid ass game against Miami, they lost the playoffs because they lost that game. That was a winning end type shit.
Oh, they did.
Remember last year, Miami beat them that last game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That was for them to get into the playoffs.
Right.
And Miami fucking beat them. Right. That's why everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Tom, he can go because he cooked."
Right. But they wasn't that good.
Look at him now, though. But look at him now,
though.
Like they pretty much got the same team, just minus Tom Brady.
Yep. And Grump. I mean, he obviously still like somebody you gonna pay attention to.
Grump got retired last year with the Patriots. He wasn't even there.
No, he did for sure. For sure. I'm saying Tampa Bay. Oh, okay. You were saying the Patriots minus Brady. Minus right. Minus Brady. Yeah, he bad, man. That's a bad team.
I mean, yeah. So now, my score, I think my score would be on some shit like, I think I said like 34. I think I said like 34, 31-ish.
Right.
Like, I think it's gonna be a high scoring event. I'm taking time to squeak it out. Yeah, I'm taking time because Tom's gonna throw about 3 touchdowns, and running back's gonna run for about 2 or 3.
Listen,
some shit like
that. Hey, if y'all check us out on Instagram, Truth is Truth. Truth _is _ truth _ or whatever. Yeah, that's our Instagram name. If y'all check us out. I actually posted this like a week ago, before the playoffs even started. I said this is an inevitable matchup that we finally will get to see in the playoffs, and it was Tom Brady against Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. So I can't pick against Tom because I see this shit happening. Like I'm sorry if I had to take one, man. I'm taking Tom over Drew Brees. Fuck it, I'm not sorry. That's just what it is. I'm not betting against Tom Brady. I think Drew Brees has the better overall team. I prefer to see them win, but
no.
I'm speaking because I think Drew Brees got the better defense. Offensively, I think Brady got the better, but defensively, I'm going with the Saints defense over the.
I like the Buccaneers linebacking crew. Like they got some young flying around the ball type niggas. Like I don't know their names. I can't tell you their names, but they got some nice flying around. Like why the fuck the Eagles can't never get no fucking linebackers, bro? Like why can't we draft good linebackers? What the fuck is our point?
That's our general manager named Howie Roseman.
Like yo, we don't get nobody, dog. Like. All right, I know I'm always bringing it back to the Eagles, but I'm sorry, man.
Shit depressing, man. You gotta stop.
Anyway, man, yeah, back to some real teams.
So we gave all our picks. You got anything to add?
It's gonna be a good weekend of football, man. This weekend I ain't gonna be out of town, so I get to actually pay attention, pay a little more attention to the games because it's getting into them championship type times, games. But nah, man, let the best team win this week, man. It's gonna be an exciting week.
May the best team win.
I already know.
Hey, but look, that's another one down, man.
All right.
Episode 14.
Yes, sir. It's our first live, John.
First live. We in and we out of here.
Hey, man, we're gonna ask y'all to click the subscribe button. You know what I mean? Follow us on our YouTube page. The YouTube page is called Truth is Truth Sports Podcast. Right? So you can follow us on that. You can go to our Instagram. What's the Instagram, bro?
Truth is Truth _sports _
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A lot of underscoring going on, but Truth is Truth Sports. Just underscores between every word and an underscore after the last word.
Yes, sir.
Truth is Truth Sports.
Also, go to our website and you can go to our link tree. All the links is on the website. What's the website, bro?
www.truthistruthpodcast.org.
Yes, sir.
Check us out. We linked up.
Already know.
Truth is Truth Podcast. We out of here. We can do another one, bro. On basketball now. Then I'm trying to think we could probably drop these drawings like we could drop one